What's up, hungry people? Thank you so much for coming back and visiting my channel. Again, this is Mona, and today we are eating In-N-Out. Oh, In-N-Out is so good. It is so good. We are so privileged to be in California and able to eat In-N-Out. I love In-N-Out. So today we have 2 protein style cheeseburgers, animal style fries, my chili peppers, and a large pink lemonade. So let's get started. Oh my God, I'm like struggling with the wrapper. Oh, I have to put it in front of me, sorry. Wipe my fingers. I'm not like a super messy eater, but I do have a problem with dropping food on my chest when I eat. I hate that about, myself, but this is what happens. Actually, believe it or not, I usually get the regular fries. This is the first time I'm eating animal fries. They're so good. Crazy, right? First time I'm eating animal fries. And I live here in California. Weird. Yum. Good. I like to get the protein style burgers. Before I would get them with bread. I do occasionally still get them with the buns, but I just find this probably won't make any sense, but I kind of find them harder to eat. You would think just the lettuce, the protein style, would be harder to eat, but for me, it's just like opening your mouth so big and around those burgers. Oh my gosh. It's crazy. But these are so good, you guys. I wish everyone in the world had an opportunity to have In-N-Out. I think that's how we'll kick off world peace. Lipstick's gonna come off very quickly. Hopefully not my eyelashes. They feel a little funny right now. So good. I love the little banana peppers that they have. I just call them chilies, but it's not like they're not like jalapenos. They're more of a pickled, it's not a peppercini. It's a little banana. Well, maybe a peppercini is called a banana pepper. I don't know. It's these little things. They're so good. They're spicy though. I love food that is sour and spicy. I'm not someone that goes for too much sweet food. Like People that eat sweets, like all these cakes and all this ice cream and stuff, that's not me. I'm not somebody who has a sweet tooth and goes crazy for sweets, but something sour like the vinegar, the blue pack of the kettle chips, the vinegar ones, oh my God, I can eat a whole bag of those. The vinegar salt, yeah. Now that's a treat for me. It's so good. I also got extra pickles and onions. I love onions. I love garlic. Onions and garlic are, woo, I love them. I cook with them every day. I think just about everything I cook has onions and garlic in it. There I go. I'm already making a big old mess. My last video was really long. I couldn't get through those damn noodles. It was so hot. If you haven't seen that video, you have to watch it. It's funny. But I did get loud, so in fact, I started screaming. It was so hot. Couldn't help it. But it was funny, so if you haven't seen it, click on that video and give it a watch. Just watch the volume on your speakers or your TV or your phone or whatever. Because I do start screaming about 19 minutes in, it's over. So messy. It's so good. Just makes you want to dance. Oh yeah, that is good. I love food. I really do. I didn't mean to do that. If you hear my grandson once again, he's upstairs running around. So if you hear thump, 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 that would be him. Or my son running after him. I swear this is like the best meal. I mean, besides the fries, it's not like it's very unhealthy, unless you don't want to eat meat, then I guess. Oh wow, yeah, that's good. I bought 2 burgers today. Usually I only eat 1. But I ran around all day today and I didn't really eat. So I didn't eat, actually. Not didn't really eat, I didn't eat. So I needed to. Sometimes, you know, your eyes are bigger than your stomach. We'll see. The one thing about animal style, protein style, it's way messier. There's nothing really to catch the juices. Like, at least you have the bread. Catch all the juices. Now it's just dripping all over the place. Now the onion. I'm gonna knock somebody out with my breath after this. My goodness, all this onion. Woof. Brush my teeth a million times. So good. So good. You hear that? That is my son. You will meet him. Whoa, do you see all that? Can you see all that? Wow. That was a lot of juice. You'll meet him. Part of the next video. My grandson Nakoa was a little too wild today to be on camera. He wouldn't have wanted to sit still long enough. So, it's just me today. Oh wow. Oh, that's good. You're going to see the whole table full of napkins pretty soon. No more lipstick, huh? No, we're gone quickly. So how are you guys doing today? Did you have a nice weekend? I wasn't feeling well all weekend, actually. I was going to upload a video earlier, a couple days ago, but I just couldn't do it. I felt terrible. There's something going around. But today I'm feeling better. So I just wanted to share a story with you guys. Something that happened to me about a week ago. Happened about a week ago. not 2 weeks ago, maybe a week and a half ago. I went to the market, to the grocery store, and carrying on, just went inside the store to do my shopping, and this guy, I'm skipping ahead, I'm sorry. I almost got mugged. You believe that? I almost got mugged. So I went to the grocery store and I, got out of the car. I took my SUV. I got out of the car, went into the store, and I put my purse in the front where you sit your kids, and I wrapped the seatbelt around the handle of my bag, and I went to click it, and it didn't want to click. Normally, I wouldn't take the time to click, 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 like mess with the belt. I would just wrap it around, make it look secure at least, so that nobody would get the idea that it would be easy to take my bag. I live in a really good neighborhood. That's not something I really worry about around here, but you just never know. I go in and this damn belt doesn't click. So I pull over, pull my basket over to the side of the aisle, and I mess with it until it clicks. Something told me today to make sure it clicked. Or that day, not today. So I click it, and I go about my business. I'm just shopping, I'm going around, throwing things in my basket. You go there for 1 or 2 items and you end up with 2 baskets. So anyways, I'm walking through the store, putting everything in the basket, go through produce, get everything I need from there. Then I go over towards the meat section. And out of the corner of my eye, there's a woman looking at meat. And there's a guy standing not next to her, but he's close enough to her where I was just under the impression that they were together. I went around them, said excuse me, and she was really nice. And she moved her basket out of the way. And I'm looking at meat. And I notice out of the corner of my eye that this guy is now closer to me. He doesn't, after I'm in the meat section for a while, I noticed that he is not with this woman. She's gone off to another section of the store. He's now right next to me. And I look around, he doesn't have a basket. He doesn't have one of those carry things where, you put just a few items in, the little tiny basket that you carry. He doesn't have the push basket. And so I'm like, okay, whatever. I didn't even think about it. I just kind of, barely noticed. And so I was looking at meat. Whenever I would put a pack of meat down to pick up another one, I'm real crazy about my meat. I try to look for the reddest meat, the best looking meat when I'm buying meat. So I'm going through the packs of meat, looking for the best cut of meat that was there. Every time I put something down, he would pick it up and act like he was looking at it. And I started noticing this because it was happening like every single thing I would touch, he would come and touch it. So he was right by me. He was so close to me that he was like in my personal space, like this is my space, and he's like right here, like he's close enough to me where it looked like we were shopping together. At that point, I started to feel a little uncomfortable because it felt like he was following me everywhere I went in the store. So he he starts kind of doing around like a circle around my cart, and I see him kind of looking towards my bag. And at this time, it's when I finally look up at him. I get a really good look at him. He has the most bloodshot red eyes I have ever seen in my entire life. You know those contacts you buy for Halloween when people do special effects makeup, like they're red, they're like blood red. Well, the whites of his eyes were that red. He looked like he was a drinker. He looked a little worn out. He looked like he was a drinker, and he looked like, sorry, he didn't even look like he had regular alcohol to drink, like, beer or whiskey or whatever. I'm not much of a drinker, so whatever, tequila, whatever. He looked like he was drinking like gasoline mixed with rubbing alcohol. It was bad. Like, he was a hot mess. Like, I was like, whoa. The reason I mentioned that I live in a good neighborhood is because he was really, really, really out of place. Like, really out of place. And it just didn't look like he lived anywhere in the area. He could, I don't know where he came from, but he just looked very out of place. And so, this is the second time now he goes around my basket. Still, he doesn't have any items in his hands. He doesn't have a basket. He doesn't have the little carry thing, nothing. And he's looking in my basket, kind of looking at my bag. And he makes a third trip around my basket. Now, let me just set the tone for you here. There's people in the grocery store. I'm only 4'8". I'm tiny. I'm so small. So this guy stood about 5'7", maybe 5'7", 5'8". It wasn't like he was this huge man. He was about 5'7". And so when he made that third circle around my cart, I could see down the aisle that I wanted to start going down to finish my shopping and get to the checkout. There's nobody in that aisle. So I'm thinking, I'm not about to walk down that aisle where nobody can see me, and then that's when he goes and grabs for my bag. So when he made that third trip, he was close enough to me, and I gave him a piece of my little 4'8" mind. I told him, I was angry. By that time, I was really getting mad. My blood was boiling. I was like, oh no, you're not going to take my purse. So I was like, hey, I promise you. I looked him dead in his face, and I was like, I promise you, I am not the one. And he looked at me, and he was like, what did you say? And I said, you heard me. I promise you, I am not the one. You are not taking my bag. And then he looked at me, and he kind of looked around, and you could see other people starting to turn around because I was loud enough where other people were turning around. And then before I knew it, like, he was gone. Like, he scurried through the store and he took off. Now, I know that some people might think, well, he didn't try to take your bag. He didn't physically try to take your bag. How could you accuse him of that? I'm from around the way. I grew up around having to protect myself from these types of people and this kind of behavior. I have worked my butt off to get my son out of those neighborhoods and into a good neighborhood. So I am familiar with that type of behavior. So it wasn't new to me. It wasn't something that I was like, I wonder, you know, if this is what he's trying to do. I knew that's what he was trying to do. I just knew. So he takes off. I check out, and I go, and I'm not thinking I don't know why it didn't cross my mind until I got home that I should have told the manager, or I should have told someone to walk me to my car, or anything like that. I looked around for him. I didn't see him. When I walked out of the store, I was looking around like, where is he? Is he going to jump out at me? So I'm like looking behind me. I'm looking under me. I'm like, where is he? So I go and I get in the car. I go and I load my purse into the front of the car, the SUV. And I lock everything up, and then I go back and I open the tailgate, and I load my groceries, I close that, put the basket away, jump in my SUV and drive off. And then I call my mom. Isn't that crazy? Like, I thought I was so tough in the store and could handle everything, and then I jump on the phone with my mommy. So you're never too old to call your mommy, let me tell you. So I called my mom and I told her what happened. And, you know, like all moms, like, oh my God, that, you know, you have to be careful. And, you know, of course, that's what a parent's going to tell you. And then, but, you know, well, my mom was like, you know, I'm proud of you, stuck up for yourself, you know, that's really good. And then, you know, we talked about it on my way home from the store. But my mom's crazy. My mom would have been in the grocery store and pulled out a knife from her sock and ginsued him. No, I'm just kidding. She wouldn't be carrying a knife, but she's just crazy like that. Crazy Italian woman. So, yeah, that's my story. I almost got mugged last week. Can you believe that? When I lived in the hood, I didn't get mugged. I moved to a really nice neighborhood, spend lots and lots of money here, and I almost get mugged. Is that crazy or what? Born and raised in the hood. Never got mugged. Unbelievable. Well, I still didn't get mugged, but he was trying. Oh my God, I have food flying across the table. I'm so full. It sounds crazy that I'm full because I only ate one of my burgers and half of my fries, but I'm actually full. Told you, my eyes are bigger than... Sorry for speaking with my mouth full. My eyes are bigger than my stomach. It happens to me often. I cook a bunch of food, or I buy a bunch of food and I don't always finish it right away. I'll finish it later, but I just can't finish it right away sometimes. I'm just too full. It's too much. It's so good though. My son will eat it. Someone will eat it. Sorry. Oh, you guys. Since my other video was so long, wrong way, went down the wrong way. I wanted to make this one shorter. So, I'm going to wrap this up. You guys, thank you so much. So much for visiting my channel once again. Or if you're new here, thank you so much for visiting. I hope you subscribe. I hope you like the video. I hope you leave me a comment. And please share the video. We're trying to get, you know, this video around to as many people as possible and have people learn about our channel. It will be a family-oriented channel. So, yeah, you'll be able to watch it with your kids. The noodle video, I said a couple words in there because it was hot. I couldn't take it. I'm sorry. But some of it was bleeped, so it's not too bad. Yeah. I really do appreciate you so very much. I really do. Thank you so very much for visiting again. And share, like, comment, and subscribe. So, I love you guys. You have a wonderful day. And you be good to one another. There's a lot of stuff going on the internet right now. It's not too nice. So, be good to one another. Remember, it's always easier to be nice. So, you guys have a very blessed day. Thank you so much.